MPs voted on Wednesday against Britain leaving the European Union without a Brexit deal, after the Prime Minister's withdrawal agreement was overwhelmingly defeated for a second time on Tuesday. Gina Miller, who won a High Court case against the government over the involvement of Parliament in Brexit, insisted the UK could not leave the EU on March 29. She said, "In any circumstance, we need an extension. If Mrs May's deal goes through, we need it because the legal requirements of the law to go through. Actually, I doubt it is the short extension that is being talked about, because there is so much to get through Parliament, or, if it is no deal, we will need to go into some sort of emergency. Look, whatever it is, we are not leaving on March 29. We can't legally leave on that date." Ms. Miller also explained how the European Union could not legally force the UK into leaving without a deal. She said, "There is a lot of bullying going on from every side and everyone is using no deal as a bullying tactic." Brexit news. Gina Miller claimed the UK could not legally leave on March 29. Image Sky News. Getty. "Whatever it is, we are not leaving on March 29. We can't legally leave on that date." Gina Miller, actually the legal advice I have commissioned and obtained, says that under two sections of the Treaty of the EU, that's Section 13(2), Section 4(3), and actually Article 53, there is a duty of sincere cooperation and full respect, which means the EU has to unilaterally offer us an extension to ensure we do not crash out. That is not just the UK, but actually, to all citizens of member states. They have a duty to ensure there is a consistent effectiveness. This idea they can only give us a short extension or junker posturing. I think it is just political posturing and they're bullying us too. Online commentators were quick to criticize Ms. Miller, with one claiming she was grinning like a Cheshire cat. One said, "Multimillionaire Gina Miller grinning like
a Cheshire cat on Sky News just now. The best democracy money can buy."
"We need certainty instead of chaos. The chaos that she caused," a third added. "I see Gina Miller at Sky News, the architect of this entire mess, due to her legal action against directly implementing the will of the people, not getting the point that MPs voting against the public isn't democratic. When you open a can of worms, the meal isn't very appetizing." Prime Minister Mrs May repeatedly said at the dispatch box the UK would be leaving the European Union on March 29. The government put down a motion for debate on Thursday that offers to seek a one-off extension of Article 50. delaying the scheduled Brexit date of March 29 to June 30 if MPs approve the deal negotiated with the EU by next Wednesday. But, the Prime Minister warned, if the deal, which has already been rejected twice by overwhelming majorities, is not approved, a longer extension will be needed. Mrs May said, "I do not think that would be the right outcome, but the House needs to face up to the consequences of the decisions it has taken." Labour's Shadow Chancellor, John McDonnell, said Labour would call for a limited delay to Britain's exit from the European Union. He told BBC Radio 4's Today, "We'll be putting forward our own proposals about a limited extension because there is no way in which, to be frank, even if Theresa May's deal had gone through yesterday, I think the Prime Minister would have had to apply for an extension because most of the legislation associated with the deal hasn't gone through yet."